Hello, everyone, and welcome to this session on current affairs, wherein we are going to talk about the most important news which unfolded in the second week of June 2022. To begin with, the central government has decided to widen the choice pool for the Chief of Defense Staff. The post has been lying vacant since General Bipin Rawat's demise in the helicopter crash last year. Apart from the present Army, Air Force, and Navy chiefs who are 4-star generals, serving or retired 3-star officers will also be considered for the Chief of Defense Staff post. The government decided to tweak the rules to widen the pool of selection and to include retired lieutenant generals, air marshals, and vice admirals, provided they are under 62 years of age. And thus, the current three chiefs remain the top contender. The new Chief of Defense Staff will have the task cut out to create 4 new unified commands: Integrated Maritime Theater Command, Air Defense Command, and 2 land-based commands for Pak and China. The special investigation team has been formed to probe the rioting and violence which took place last Friday. Violence broke out in various parts of the country, including Kanpur city, after the Friday prayers, when some people tried to force shopkeepers to shut their shops over the alleged insulting remarks on Prophet by BJP spokesperson Nupur Sharma during a TV debate. The alleged mastermind, Hayat Zafar Hasmi, and his 3 ADs were produced in a local court and sent to jail. Earlier, Delhi police had filed an FIR against Nupur Sharma, Naveen Kumar Jindal, and journalist Sabah Naqvi. In a live TV debate, the former spokesperson Nupur Sharma had given some insulting or allegedly some insulting remarks on Prophet Muhammad. After that, there has been a lot of chaos around this, and various groups, various political parties have denounced this, and they have demanded severe action against Nupur Sharma and Naveen Kumar Jindal. The special investigation team set up by the Nagaland government has charge-sheeted 30 members of the elite 21 paratroops, including a major in the army. The charge sheet has been filed in connection with the Boston operation last December, in which 13 villagers were killed in the Mon district of Nagaland. The paratroopers have been charged with criminal conspiracy, murder, attempt to murder, voluntarily causing grievous hurt by dangerous weapons, causing disappearance of evidence, or giving false information to screen the offenders. The special investigation team probe revealed that the paratroopers did not follow the SOP laid down. Mithali Ra, after leading a successful career in the field of cricket, takes retirement from the international format. The most capped player and highest run scorer in women's cricket, Mithali Ra, announced retirement from the international cricket last week. She is the India's most successful woman captain and have inspired a lot in the younger generation. She made her debut in 1919 while she was just 16 years old and went on to play 12 tests, 232 ODIs, and 89 T20s. A career spanning 355 matches, she has scored 10,868 runs in all formats, combined with 7,805 runs in ODIs, and remains the highest run scorer on the international stage when it comes to women's cricket. She has also led India to victory in 89 ODIs out of the 155 she represented as a captain, and is the most successful woman captain in the field of women's cricket. The election commissions finally announced the dates for the president's election on Thursday last week. The elections will be held on 18th of July and the counting will be done on 21st of July. There are 4,790 elected MLAs across the states at this point of time, not including the vacancies, and the total count of vote adds to 5.4 lakhs. There are also 767 elected MPs, not counting the vacancies, whose combined vote tally is also 5.4 lakhs. Thus, the total number of votes for the presidential election is approximately 10.8 lakhs. The value of a vote or an MLS vote is counted on the basis of the state's populations and number of legislators from the state. The value of each MP's vote is derived by adding the values of all the MLS votes and then dividing the total by the number of elected Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha members. On the economic front, India is now ranked 7th in the foreign direct investment inflows. According to United Nations Conference on Trade and Development Annual World Investment Report, India is now ranked 7th in FDI inflows. Earlier, it was ranked 8th. This improvement in a notch of rank comes despite 30% decline in foreign direct investment in the country. During the year 2021, FDI inflows in India is expected to be around $45 billion. India remains the most preferred destination for digital multinational corporations looking forward to invest outside the developed world, with India getting 70% of the total, 7% of the total deals. Nearly half the research and development related investments to developing nations also come to India. The World Bank has revised the forecast and brings it down to 7.5% from the earlier estimate of 8%, citing the impact of high inflation, supply chain disruptions, and geopolitical tension. The cut in India's GDP growth forecast for the year FY 2023 reflects 1.2% downward revision of growth from the January projection. The growth is also expected to slow further to 7.1% in the financial year 2024. Earlier in the month of April, the World Bank had cut India's growth estimate to 8% for financial year 2023 from the earlier 8.7% estimate due to the supply chain disruptions and soaring inflation. On the other side, Reserve Bank of India has also lowered its forecast to 7.2% from the earlier estimate of 7.8%. In a significant move, the central bank or the RBI hikes the rates once again. This is the second hike in just over a month's time. The Reserve Bank of India, after the monetary policy meeting which concluded last week, increased the repo rate by 50 basis points, which is 0.5%. The current repo rate, the rate at which the central bank or the RBI lends money to the banks, now stands at 4.9%. The move is aimed to curb the inflation. With over 90% of the home loans linked to the repo rate, the EMIs are set to increase for most of the households. The Reserve Bank also expects the rate of inflation to be 6.7% in the FY 21-22, as against 5.7% forecasted earlier in the month of April. RBI has retained the GDP forecast to 7.2%. It is expected that the central bank may further up the rates up to 75 basis points in near future. Don't miss out to subscribe to our channel and click on the bell icon to receive regular updates and notifications about the videos. And do not forget to subscribe to our other social media platforms.